You ever wonder why the guys who treat women the best often get left unread? You show up, you're kind, you're consistent, and she disappears like you never existed. Meanwhile, the guy who barely replies, the one who's emotionally unavailable, kinda arrogant, she's chasing him like he's the prize. Here's the truth most men never hear. It's not your kindness that turns her off. It's the invisible energy behind it. And in the next few minutes I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix that. Without games, without changing who you are. Let's go. Let me guess. You're the guy who listens when she vents. You give thoughtful replies. You don't play games. You're always there when she needs you. And yet she disappears. Or she says, "You're such a great guy, but I'm just not ready for something serious right now." Then 3 weeks later, she's in Cabo with some dude who calls her and you're sitting there thinking, what the hell did I do wrong? You didn't lie. You didn't manipulate. You didn't flake. You did everything you thought a good man is supposed to do, and you still lost. That's not just frustrating. That's confusing as hell. But here's the truth. It's not because you're not enough. It's because you've been taught the wrong definition of strength. Let's get something straight. Being a kind man is not the problem. But when your kindness comes from fear, from insecurity, from hoping she'd choose you if you just give enough, that's not kindness. That's compliance. That's emotional begging in disguise. And women don't fall for compliance. They fall for presence, for polarity, for grounded strength. You've been taught that being nice means saying yes, never upsetting her, always being available. But real attraction doesn't come from availability. It comes from emotional clarity. A woman's nervous system is wired to scan for strength, not just physical but emotional. Can you hold your own frame when things get uncomfortable? Can you disagree with calm certainty? Can you stay solid when she tests your edges? That's what builds trust. That's what creates chemistry. Nice guys don't finish last because they're nice. They finish last because their niceness hides a fear of rejection. And she feels that fear even if you never say a word. Not because you're bad, but because her body doesn't feel safe with you. Not safe as in harmless, safe as in this man leads himself. You don't need to become a jerk. You don't need to fake confidence. What you need, the new operating system, one built on strength, not softness, not self-respect, not self-sacrifice. I call it the magnetic man shift, and it has 3 core phases. Let's break them down. Phase 1, kill the approval addiction. You've been conditioned since boyhood to please, to be liked, to play it safe. So when it comes to women, you enter every interaction like it's a performance. You tiptoe around your truth, worried you'll scare her off. You say what you think she wants to hear. You text back instantly. You compliment too soon. You cancel plans, just to be available. What you don't realize is all of that signals one thing to her nervous system. This man needs something from me. And the second you need her validation, she starts to pull away. Here's how you kill it. Flip your mindset from "I hope she likes me" to "Gives, does she even qualify for my world?" Stop initiating everything. Match her energy. Practice withholding validation. Don't reward everything she says with praise. Build your own world. Gym, business, purpose, so you stop orbiting hers. High-value men don't chase, they filter. You're not here to be chosen. You're here to choose. Phase 2, speak with speaking. Women are drawn to polarity, the tension between masculine and feminine energy, and nothing kills that tension faster than passivity. Nice guys avoid conflict. They nod when they want to push back. They say it's fine when it's not. But what's harmless is also forgettable. Speaking with spine means you express opinions without apology. You hold tension without collapsing. You tease playfully without chasing approval. She says, "You're kind of full of yourself." You smile. You say that like it's a bad thing. She disagrees with you. Don't defend. Say, "Interesting. I don't see it that way, but I like that you challenged me." You're not trying to win her. You're grounded in your truth. And when she feels that, she leans in because finally someone isn't folding. Confidence isn't loud. It's not cocky. It's not performative. Real confidence is stillness, the ability to sit with tension, to breathe when it's messy, to not flinch. You're not over-explaining. You're not oversharing. You're not rushing to fill the silence. You're good in your body, in your frame, in your world. Here's how to build it. Train your nervous system. Gives cold showers, meditation, heavy lifting. Gives learn to hold discomfort without panicking. Let silence stretch. Gives most guys fear silence. You master it. Gives eye contact. Calm presence. That's your weapon. Live for something beyond her. Gives you have purpose, direction, standards. Gives you're not here to be her entertainment. You're building something. Confidence isn't shown. It's felt. When she sees a man who leads himself, she relaxes, she opens, she craves more. Real-time filters. Catch the nice guy slip next time you're texting her, sitting across from her, or just vibing. Ask yourself, am I saying this to connect or to impress? Am I grounded or tiptoeing? Would I still be acting like this if I didn't fear losing her? If the answer is no, that's your signal. Catch the pattern. Pause. Reset your frame. Because she doesn't want a perfect man. She wants a man who owns his energy. And that starts now with you. Let me tell you a story, one that still makes me laugh and cringe at the same time. The yoga mat incident. How I got friend-zoned with a smile on my face. I remember this girl, let's call her Claire. Smart, gorgeous, into crystals, yoga, and somehow made oat milk sound exotic. We met at a friend's housewarming. She laughed at my jokes, said I had mysterious eyes. We talked until 2 a.m. I thought, this is it. And I went full nice guy. I offered to drive her home, even though it was 40 minutes out of my way. I followed her Spotify playlist like it was scripture, breath work for the soul. 6 hours of rain sounds and one Tibetan flute solo. I listened. I suffered. I even took a hot yoga class with her on a Sunday. In silence, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Wearing borrowed Lululemon shorts, the instructor whispered, "Let go of the ego, bro." I was letting go of my spinal alignment. But here's the twist. She thanked me for being such a good guy. She said, "You're like the kind of guy I wish I was attracted to." Ouch, that's like saying, "You're the perfect car, I just don't want to drive you." And the worst part, I smiled. I said, "Haha, no worries," like a damn customer service rep for my own heartbreak. But inside, I was done. Something snapped. I realized I'd been playing a role. A super nice, always there, endlessly available version of me. And I thought if I just kept showing up, she'd eventually see me. But here's the thing, she already did see me, and I wasn't leading. I was orbiting. So I flipped it. I stopped texting first. I stopped waiting. I got back to lifting, to my podcast, to building my business. I reclaimed my time, my rhythm, my center, and guess what? A few weeks later she texts me, "Hey random, but I've been thinking about you lately. You felt kinda distant. Hope you're okay." Boom, shift felt. Why? Because I wasn't trying anymore. I stopped chasing. I started choosing. That moment, that yoga mat heartbreak, it sucked, but it also woke me the hell up. It showed me what women feel, and what they don't feel when a man abandons his power to seek approval. So now, every time a guy tells me, "I don't get it, I did everything right," I ask him right or no, because often, being nice is just a mask for fear, and fear is never magnetic. Don't wait for your yoga mat moment. Build your center now. Lead with grounded energy. Be kind, but never at the cost of your self-respect. She doesn't want perfect. She wants presence. She wants polarity. She wants a man who can laugh, lead, and let go of what doesn't serve him, even if that's her. Don't try to be the best man. Be the most remembered. So, what do you do now? You've watched the whole thing. You felt the story. Maybe you were the guy in the yoga shorts. Maybe you've texted paragraphs and got hit with a scene. Maybe you've asked yourself, over and over, why does she always choose him instead of me? Let's make this simple. You don't need more tricks. You don't need pickup lines. You don't need to study alpha behaviors. What you need is to come back to yourself. Start with this. Kill the approval addiction. Speak with spine. Build silent confidence. That's it. That's the whole playbook. No more acting. No more shrinking. No more waiting to be chosen. You are the center now. And that changes everything. Now here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment. No more nice guy. Just that. Let's make it a line in the sand, like you're claiming your energy back right now. Because every time a man reclaims his energy, he gives every other man around him permission to do the same. Subscribe if you're tired of being the safe guy. You're ready to be the magnetic one. The one who doesn't try to get picked but builds a life so strong she wants to be part of it. I drop content every week that hits like this. Deep psychology, no gimmicks. Just power. And if you want tools you can use today, I've got a free guide below. 5 magnetic shifts that make women chase you. It's short, sharp, and it'll rewire the way you carry yourself. Starting now. Remember this. A woman will never fall in love with a man who abandons himself to win her, but she will chase the man who's too grounded to be pulled off his path. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be powerful, inwardly, silently, steadily, because when you master that, you're not the nice guy. You're the man she remembers.